Are you ready to make your prediction, sir?
Sure. Yeah, I'll do it. I think this is going to be a lot closer to the Tennessee game than it is to the Auburn game in terms of points that are scored. We haven't really gotten a true like Georgia versus Ole Miss shootout, barn burner game, whatever you want to call it. They've both been kind of just boring games under Kirby Smart. It's one team blowing out the other, but I think that changes here. And Ole Miss has had a very good offense the entire season. Trinidad Chambliss has been a revelation, and Georgia's defense has not looked good this year. It's just not played up to the standard that we've gotten used to seeing. But I do think that Georgia is going to come out here and set the tone early. I think they're going to be able to run the ball on this Ole Miss front. I think that they're going to be able to, burn them with some play action stuff eventually. Like, Gunnar Stockton is growing up really quickly every single week. He has gotten some gutsy wins for his team, and he's had some really gutsy performances. I even thought he had even the game they lost, I thought Gunnar Stockton had a good game where you can't really take too much away from his performance in terms of negatives. But, yeah, I think that I trust Georgia to come out here. Maybe the memory of last year is burning in their minds. Maybe they put it behind them completely. Either way, I think that Georgia gets the win here, 30-27.
I like it, man. So Georgia wins but does not cover. I think
No,
6.5 points.
The spread is way too much. I'm surprised Georgia's even favored, much less by a touchdown.
I think I'm feeling more confident in this game than you are. As much as I like Trinidad Chambliss, and he's a playmaker, and this Ole Miss offense has looked really good to this point, I just don't know how legit they are. The fact that the stats of these two teams are as similar as they are in terms of what they've done versus what their competition has done, and I think the schedule, I think the level of competition has just been significantly different through these first 5 games or the first 4 games versus Power 4 competition. Like Georgia's significantly stronger strength of schedule as far as I'm concerned. I think in Sanford Stadium, I think there's a chance this could be a blowout. Like I think there's a chance if Georgia's running the ball like at will on Ole Miss, which I was only including their Power 4 matchups. The fact that you threw in their other matchups, they're giving up like 150 a game on the ground. Like I think that's a red flag when going up against Georgia. Yeah. Trinidad Chambliss playing his biggest road game of his life. Like this is not Kroger Field. Like this is a huge step up from that. I don't know what the track record is when Kirby actually calls out the fans in his Monday press conference, but this is a week where he did it. He actually singled the fans out and said we got to bring the energy on Saturday. It feels like whenever he does that, the fans respond, and it's a raucous environment. So I'm going to say Georgia wins this game by multiple scores. I'm going to say Georgia 34, Ole Miss 20.
Okay.
And I think they're going to have a lot of success in this one.
That would be a huge win, man. That would be, a big statement, multiple possession win, excuse me. That's kind of exactly what this team needs to really get them back in the national conversation as far as contenders, because they haven't really looked like it in a couple of weeks.
For sure. And I just looked at our preseason predictions, and I'm not sure how to feel about this. This is the exact score I predicted for the season.
Oh, wow.
And I do not feel the exact same about these two teams that I did when the season started. So I'm not really sure how to interpret that from my own perspective. But your score was 31-17, so we kind of both were thinking 2 touchdown win over Ole Miss. So it made sense for yours to be closer than you previously predicted. I'm not sure how to feel about my logic here, but let's not break it down too far. But yeah, it'll definitely be a good game. I'm leaning on Kirby Smart's 7-0 record when College Game Day comes to Athens, and hopefully he can keep that record going. I didn't look at, I guess we know those games just off the top of our heads. So how many of those were close games? So Notre Dame obviously came down to that final drive. Notre Dame had a chance to tie or a chance to win at the end. Georgia got a stop. Auburn was a blowout. 2021 Kentucky was a blowout. Arkansas was a blowout. Tennessee was a blowout. 23 Ole Miss was a blowout. So 2024 Tennessee would really be the only game I think that was truly a game. Oh, Tennessee and then 2019 Notre Dame were really the only 2 of the 7 that were games in the fourth quarter. So maybe Georgia can continue that. They got the energy and they get that college game day bump. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, it'll be a big game, man. They need the fans to come out there crazy. They need to have better showing than Ole Miss fans did last week.
Yeah, for sure. And this is
how many Wazoo fans were there?
I didn't. Oh no, I didn't see that.
They took over Oxford. It was crazy. There was a lot of crimson in that crowd.
Really? Wow, that's